Hello everyone, and welcome to Dev Tycoon. This will be my first attempt at playing and recording a game I've played. Okay, before we start this adventure, we're gonna need a name. What should our company name be? Well, usually when I do a company, I'd name it Britannia. Britannia. And, let's go with Alice. Doop, 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 doop. Apparently I can not choose her hair and just her ethnicity. That's not helpful. Sweater vest. Let's go with sweater vest. Yes, I've played this game before, and... Okay, now, as you see, we begin in what looks like the world's worst garage. Like, literally. Okay. Today, let's start by developing a new game. Star Journey 1. Picking topic. If I don't have space on this, I'm gonna be so upset. Because I just called this Star Journey, and if I don't have space, this isn't quite the Star Journey I'm hoping for. I said pick topic. Thank you. None of these are good starts. I guess I'll go with school. Let's pick the genre. School simulation seems good. And platform. PC. Trust me, this will become a far better selling console later. Project Learning. And let's begin. Let's do basic 2D graphics. It won't look as good. Okay, a simulation game, if I remember correctly, will require a high amount of... You want your engine to be good, your story and quests to be gone, and your gameplay to be about middling. This is usually how you do things in these games. You push one to the top, one to the middle, and you erase one from existence. This helps you better create a game. Okay, now, level design and artificial intelligence without dialogue seems like what I would do for a simulation. After all, you've played simulator games before. Have you ever heard the goat talk to you? I don't think so. So, let's do this. Now, we already have 2 bugs at $8,000 out of our pocket. Now, graphic and sound are going to be important, but I'm pretty sure graphic is more important than sound. World design won't really be that important right now, especially with how bad our 2D graphics will be. But, now, as you can see, we could send it out now, but we still have some bugs in it, so the best way to deal with that is to send it out after we've made sure all the bugs are gone. This is actually a pretty good score for starting out. As the first time I played this, I got a 5 and a 2. Not kidding. Well, let's release it. And here come the reviews. 6 could have been better. Okay, Star Games. 6 shows potential. 6. 5. F you, 5 all games. 5 games? No. They gave us a 5. They're not 5 games. Britannia, a newcomer to... Yeah. A good start. Trust me, that's not as easy as you think. Now, the first thing you should do, after making a game is generate a game report. This will help you better understand what went right and wrong in your game. Oh cool, we got 14 dedicated followers. Nice. This will help us, as that means more people will buy our games over time. Okay, let's see. According to our post-game analysis, school and simulation worked well together. Gameplay should have been more important. Well, it was. So, let's research a new... We can't get the custom game engine yet, so let's research a new topic. Let's go with a military game. Start research. Now, as you can see, we live in the world's 80th apartment. I mean, we have the DeLorean right there, Pong on the wall, a set of 5 tools? Who only has 5 tools? That doesn't seem useful. Well, Project Learning's still doing good, but let's begin working on a new game. Now, since we just got this topic, let's do military. Now, I believe a military strategy game, as anyone knows, is pretty good. Now, again, on PC. I'll be sticking to PC for now. I'll move up to something better later on, but it's good to start out with just PC. Now, our next game should... What should our next game be? This is always my hardest part in games like this, is figuring out what my next game should be. Now, names I've always sucked at. You have any ideas, Dad? Nah? Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. We have, what's the name of that game? Let's call this Red Conquest. This'll technically be a propaganda game. Yay! Now, of course, I'm sticking to 2D graphics, because, trust me, you never want to do text graphics. How would you... What? Okay, a strategy game. Well, I think gameplay is more important than engine in this, and story is still absolutely not important. What, you agree? Yeah. And we're being told, well, it's telling us the Commodore will eventually outbeat the PC. If you guys know anything about game history, you'll know that I'm making the right choice by sticking with the PC. Please don't talk in the background, Marshall. This is a video I'm doing. I would prefer you didn't. Now, artificial intelligence will be very important in a strategy game, level design slightly less important, and dialogue absolutely unimportant. Because you don't really get much talking done. Okay, and let's begin. Okay, we seem to be doing rather well. Now, this one's actually, I think world design's a bit more important, but I'm not sure which is more important, graphic or sound. What do you think, Dad? Okay. Well, it's never really about how much the game is about, it's about what type of game it is, and I think as a strategy game, okay, we're at 13 and 11. That's actually a good start. Slightly better than what we did before. Now, there is one problem with what we're doing. We're consistently cranking out good games. That means later on it's going to be harder and harder to get good ratings, as they expect better and better from us. Let's see what our ratings come in by. Ninvento! Ooh, Nintendo's starting up with Oh, that's funny. Dinky Kong. Okay, and here we go. We have 6 from Star Games, 7 from Informed Gamer, 6 from Game Hero, and 7 from All Games. This is actually a really good start. Okay. Now, like always, we do a generate game report. This helps us figure out if we did anything wrong, or if there's anything we can improve on. You almost always want to generate a game report. Trust me. The military and strategy are a great combination. I already knew that. Level design is very important to this game. Ah. So I should have focused on level design a bit more than I did. Well, time to research another new topic. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. I think I might do a sci-fi action game. That'll sell well. At least, from what I understand from what has already sold well in our world. Let's develop a new game. Sci-fi. Action. On the PC. And I shall call this Star Warrior. I already had this name in my head. Okay. And thus begins the creation of Star Warrior. Now, in a action game, gameplay is going to be the most important thing. No, it's an action game. Story is not the most important thing to an action game. Engine is very important, but I'm not sure if it's more important than gameplay. I don't think so. Okay, there we go. This Tez is coming. Now I'm scratching my head. That's just something you do sometimes. It slows down your creation process. Now, dialogue, absolutely unimportant. Artificial intelligence you really want up because you want your characters to be able... You want the people you're shooting at to be able to shoot back at you. Yeah, you don't want to hear freaking... You don't want to fire at your enemy and your enemy to go... Ugh. Yeah, no, that would be... They couldn't hit... Oh, don't worry, they can't hit you at all. Now, graphics are very important. Sound is kind of important. And if Gears of War have taught me anything, you don't have to design your worlds that well. They just kind of have to look like worlds. I could make them the muddiest, grayest things in the universe and people wouldn't care. In fact, that's what people usually expect from action games at this point. Well, let's begin. Drum roll, please. Ooh, we leveled up. That means next we'll actually get better uses from gameplay. Graphics. Not us yet, though. Releasing this game. Now, okay, here comes our first reviews, and from Star Games gives it a 7. Informed Games give it a 7. Ooh, Game Hero gave it an 8. That's our highest rating so far. Ooh, and All Games gave it an 8. This is gonna hopefully sell better than our last ones. Now we'll generate a game report and see what we find out. And look at that money we've earned. Ooh, yes, this is an important milestone. We just sold... We have more than 100 fans, which... Action apparently is not the best, but Eh. Ooh, someone's talking to me about contract work. Contract work. Can you do contract work when you're running low on money? Which we're not right now, so we don't really have to do that yet. Let's research another topic. Let's start research on a fantasy, so we can start working on one of my favorite brands of games, fantasy RPGs. Okay, here our research is complete, and we can begin our game. Now, let's say, since this is going to be a fantasy RPG, let's call it Be and Don't. Fantasy RPG, and ooh, the tests. That should work. Now, let's begin. Start development. Ooh, we started with 2 bugs to begin with. Ouch. Now, story and quests are gonna be the most important. Trust, engine's gonna be the last thing we need to work on for this. Trust me. If Final Fantasy has taught me anything, it's that your game doesn't have to have the best engine if you have with RPGs, because you can have a good story going through it. Now. Ooh, we mostly got design for this one. Dialogue, level design, artificial intelligence. Dialogue should always be the highest thing you do. Because you want your RPGs to have people who talk to you well. And if you have spoken dialogue, you definitely want it not to sound like freaking... What's the name of that game? You definitely don't want any event like, all your base belong to us. Well, here we go. Level design going up. Oh, we have, like, no technology for this. We want world design high, sound is not that important, and graphic can be partially important. Okay? My nephew fell over. And off we go. This has not been the best technology-wise, but boy is my design fabulous. It looks amazing. But plays like garbage? I don't know. I don't know what these mean, actually. Like, I know what design and technology mean, but I don't know what they mean in the context of this game. Yeah, level 2 me. Yeah. Oh. I have to wait until I get my first review. Okay. Here it is. For the and Don't came out. Enjoyable. Nice. Yeah, dialogue served this game well. And finally, quirky but good by all games. Nice. They're not gonna give it a 10, Marshall. It's too early in the game for that. Ooh, 10,000 sales on the first day. That's actually pretty good for the era we're in. Fantasy and RPG are a great combination. Artificial intelligence is not very important. World design seems to be the most important, as I guessed. Now, we're going to research a custom game engine. We want to research this the moment we can, because this will give us better games throughout. Don't scratch your head on me. Durr. Now, we won't actually be making our own custom game engine yet. We'll be doing that soon, though. What? Okay, we're going to need more research before we do that. But let's research another topic so we can keep up our whole thing of having a new topic almost every time. Let's have a city simulation game. Like City Skylines or Sim City. Sim City wasn't that good a game, actually, from what I remember. Yeah. Now, a city simulation game is staying on the PC. Because because I have never heard of a simulation game doing that good on a console. City simulation and a good name. Let's call it Sin City USA. Yep. What? I'm just trying to think of a good name, Dad. it just might. Well, as we know, gameplay is the most important thing when it comes to simulation games. You want your games to look good, be good. Dialogue? No. AI, kinda? Level design, very important. Because you want things to look good in a simulation game. Now, world design, absolutely useless. Graphics, sound. See, we're starting to get the hang of this. Now, I'm selling children a game called Sin City. This is... There better be in-game, like this, I can't even say my joke without laughing at it. Okay, I was gonna say, there better be, like, a problem with hookers in this city. Ooh, mono sound's now available. Ooh, here comes a... I'm recording something right now. I will join you, though. Ooh, an 8. People like Sin City USA. A 9. Ooh, now that's really good. An 8, very enjoyable. I get it. Dang it. I'm in the middle of a recording. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be pausing the recording here because I have to go help family. Hey, everyone. I'm back. Now, I'm gonna have to say tatty bye for this episode, as I am out of time for this recording. I recorded for about 24 minutes,